Hello and welcome back to what my name is Beast, and today we're back with more love. My Klutzy Cupid. I almost just said love meal. I mean, technically we are back with more love meal because it literally is in this line right now. However, at the same time, it would be more accurate to say that for the ale route, not the Uta-Route. So I guess I'm still a dumbass either way. Anyway, hello and welcome back to what my name is Beast. Today we're back with more Klutzy Cupid. Let's just immediately get into it. On a separate note, I went to take a look at like a bunch of young cats today because my grandma is looking to adopt a pair, and she decided that I am to give one of them a name and my little sister is to give a name to the other. So now she has the cats Cookie and Nora. Mainly Nora because that cat is a little shit, based on what I've seen. I think the truth about Love Meal has finally come out. I never imagined touching the love note would have an effect on someone other than the owner. I suppose it's my fault for being more careful with it. Still, explaining everything had gone smoother than I thought, so I guess it's fine in the end. As I climbed into bed, I could still feel the warmth of Uta's body faintly lingering on the sheets. Can't think of it, Uta and I had been sleeping together here just a little while ago. If Love Meal hadn't barged into my room, Uta had continued with confession. I should stop thinking about it too much. The fact is, she hadn't confessed to me, so what? The more I thought about Uta, the more of a mess my thoughts became. Enough, I still got more work tomorrow, so let's just get to sleep already.
ラブノートとかエイルさんとか頭がぐちゃぐちゃになりそうです。
First of all, what the heck even is that whole 90 days to find a soulmate before we become impotent business anyway?
本当なら今頃兄さんと一緒に寝ていたはずなのに。そう、一緒に寝て私たちもっと離れられない関係になってみませんか？私の心臓の音、これ
Yeah, we get it. We literally just saw that she... Okay. And that's the end. That's the end.
しっかりセーブしてやったぞ。兄さん？
Sorries are fucking weird.
嘘です。なんでもありません。
Those two are my favorite just now.
そうでした。私、兄さんに告白。
Felt like I was erupting with emotional magma from the inside. Buried my face into my pillow, thrashing around violently in order to vent my embarrassment. If someone saw me like this, they'd think I was a total maniac, but I didn't care.
静まれ、内なる獣よ。
Deep breaths.
まあ実際まだ好きって言ってないですし、あの鈍感兄さんにならきっとバレてないですよね。え、そんなことない？やっぱりそうですよね。
He's definitely realized I was about to confess to
それ
him.
にエイルさん曰く兄さんが私をノートに書いたとか選んだとかなんとか。もう私はどうしたら。さっきから何叫んでいるんですか？しっかりセーブしてやったぞ。急に入ってこないでくださいよ。びっくりしたじゃないですか。一応ノックはしたんですけど。 だったんですか。すみません。
I was so preoccupied I hadn't noticed at all.
それよりウタちゃんの悩める声が廊下まで響いていたんですが。マジですか。
That's not good. Don't tell me Nissan could hear me too.
ぶしつけなことを聞きますが。はあ、何ですか。ウタちゃんはつむぐさんのことで悩んでいるんですよね。それはそうですけど、ぶっちゃけつむぐさんのことが好きなんですよね。わあ、すっごい顔真っ赤。うるさいですね。
Ugh, hearing someone else say it direct was mortifying. I mean, it was totally true, but still.
うたちゃんは分かりやすくて可愛いですね。エイルさんに可愛いって言われても嬉しくないです。ツンツンしてるうたちゃんも可愛いですね。ってさりげなくひっついてこないでください。いいじゃないですか、これくらい。あと勝手にうたちゃんって呼んでますけどいいですか。今さらですし、それはどうでもいいですけど。
Ah, this girl's so strong, I can't push her off at all.
どうせなら私のことお姉ちゃんって呼んでもいいですよ。死んでもごめんです。というかいい加減離れてください。暑苦しいです。
At last, she reluctantly let me go.
うたちゃんはなかなかの難敵ですね。いつか出れてくれる日は来るんでしょうか。そんな未来は永遠に来ないので心配しなくていいですよ。そんな捨てられた子犬みたいな目をしても無駄ですから。今舌打ちしませんでした？してないです。それよりエイルさん、用がないならもう寝たいんですけど。
I was normally asleep at this time after all, and I was feeling especially tired today as well.
おっと、本題に入るのを忘れてました。本題？はい、私うたちゃんの恋愛相談に乗りに来たんです。何ですかその微妙すぎる顔。安心してください、うたちゃん。私は恋天使なので恋のサポートはバッチリですよ。妹占いによるとエイルさんの信用度はマイナス 200% です。その占い多分ガバガバなので大丈夫ですよ。何を根拠にそう言うんですか。だってその占いが正確なら今頃つむぐさんと恋人になってそうですもん。
Get murdered.
記録できたわよ。
I've tried to predict my fortune with Nisama for a long time now. But like she said, they've gotten me nowhere.
エイルさんのくせになかなか痛いところをつきますね。くせにって。
She grumbled, narrowing her eyes.
まあそういうわけで外れの多い占いより恋の天使。つむぐさんへの思いは誰にも打ち明けられなかったのでしょ。それはそうですけど、それに私は茶化しに来たわけじゃないです。うたちゃんの恋を本気で応援しに来たんです。私の恋。
Your siblings, this isn't right. Despite my feelings, these were the excuses I kept telling myself. But if there was some chance I could make it come true.
わかりました。恋愛相談させてください。はい、承りました。
So my counseling session with Ale began. That said, I didn't even know where to start. I'd kept these feelings of mine a secret for so long. Yes, perhaps that's why.
恋愛相談って難しいですね。別に深く考える必要はないですよ。うたちゃんが話しやすいことから話してみてください。そうですね。だったら
I guess I'll start with how I met Nissan.
私と兄さんが義理の兄弟ということは知っていますよね。はい、つむぐさんからある程度伺っています。私と兄さんって出会った当初から仲良し兄弟じゃなかったんです。そうだったんですか？と言っても私が一方的に兄さんを拒絶してただけなんですけどね。
Although Nissan had done his best to get along with me from the very start, Even back then, I'd always had a hard time being honest with myself.
私、お母さんの連れ子だったんですけど、当時の私はお母さん以外の家族を絶対に認めたくなかったんです。まあ、子供なりの反抗心というやつですよ。それで、お母さん以外の全てを拒絶して生きてきて、そしたらお母さん、事故で亡くなっちゃって。うたちゃん。そんな顔しないでくださいよ。もう克服したことですから。だけど、当時の私はすっごい荒れてまして、目に映るもの全てが敵だと思い込んでいました。そんな中、兄さんだけだったんです。最初から最後まで手を差し伸べてくれたのは。
Mom's funeral had gone by in the blink of an eye. At the time, I was still reeling from the abruptness of it all, as if I were having some kind of nightmare. I couldn't accept the fact that Mom was gone, and yet even so, there was nothing I could do. It was during this time that I saw my stepfather bringing another woman into our house. After that, I ran away from home. I fled with nowhere to go, no money, and nothing but the clothes on my back. But none of that mattered anymore. I simply ran as far as I could. Ran and ran and ran. I walked when I grew tired, then ran again. When I eventually ran myself ragged, Uta! Where have you been? Look for you for hours! Go on, okay? Violently shook his hand aside.
あそこは私の家じゃない。あの家に私の家族はいないから。
Uta.
だって私はもう一人だから。私のお母さんはもう。
Uta! That was when Nissan hugged me for the first time. Sorry, there's no way I could understand everything you're going through. But I can promise you this, I'm not gonna leave you alone, Uta. I'll be your one and only family from now on, Uta.
どうして私なんかのために。
After how coldly I treated him all this time, after all the terrible things I'd said to him, because I'm an older brother? And it's an older brother's responsibility to protect his little sister, isn't it?
お兄ちゃん。
That's right, I'm your brother. So it's okay for you to rely on me. It's okay for you to cry. I know it hurts.
私泣いてなんかあれどうして。
By the time I realized it, my vision had blurred and I couldn't see anything anymore. It's okay, I know how painful this has been. But it was so much, Uta, more than anyone could have asked you to. But there was no need to hold it in anymore. You're doing amazing for someone so young. It was probably then that my mom's death finally sunk in. And so I cried and cried until my throat went hoarse, even though I hadn't shed a single tear at the funeral.
それからです。私が兄さんのことを大好きになったのは。紡さんは昔から優しいお兄ちゃんだったんですね。当たり前です。なんて言ったって私の兄さんですから。
Almost the one thing I could say with absolute confidence. I had the best older brother in the world.
だからこそ兄さんには好きな人と結ばれてちゃんと幸せになってほしいんです。好きな人には幸せになってほしい。そんな考え方ができるウタちゃんはとっても素敵だと思います。別に私はそんないい子じゃないですよ。本当の私は
I wanted to be Nissan's number one, no matter what it took. Didn't want him looking at other girls, I wanted him all to
別
myself.
にいい子じゃなくてもいいじゃないですか。女の子なら好きな人を独占したくて当然です。そのくらいのわがまま紡さんなら許容してくれるはずです。ヘイルさんだから簡単な話なんですよ。
Ale gave me a gentle smile.
紡さんには好きな人と結ばれて 幸せになってほしい。だったらその好きな人にうたちゃんがなっちゃえばいいんです。私が兄さんの好きな人に。はい、それで万事解決ですよ。私でもなれるんでしょうか。大丈夫です。うたちゃんならきっとつむぐさんの運命の人になれます。私も全力でサポートするので安心してください。それはありがたいですけど、何か作戦とかあるんですか？それはもちろんです。今のつむぐさんはうたちゃんにかなりグラッと来てるはずです。なのでもう少し攻め攻めになればつむぐさんごとき簡単に落とせますよ。私がもっと積極的に。
Could I really do something like that? Nah, this wasn't the time to be getting cold feet. I want to save my brother and prevent some other girl from snatching him up. I'm going to become the girl of Nissan's dreams. Okay, that's not bad.
俺のキューピッドがポンコツすぎて怖い。
Oh, I will say that I do want to stab his dad. Like, imagine just... Because from what it sounds like, this was literally just a few days after the fucking funeral. The fucking mom dies in an accident and he already brings another woman into the house. Like, of fucking course that's never going to end well with a fucking girl that was already not accepted of the family beforehand. The next day after Uta had found out about the love note, the three of us sat around the breakfast table. Love Meal bumbled emotionally as she nibbled at her toast.
隠れてこそこそ食べる必要もないんですね。隠れてこそこそって今までどうやって食べてきたんですか？つむぐさんに部屋でおこぼれをもらったり、外に食べに行ったりとかですかね。エイルさん、今までそんなことしてたんですね。天使といえども所詮は居候ですからね。贅沢は言えません。天使も結構大変なんですね。
I admit Uta chatted casually the way two friends might. Was it just me or did they suddenly become a lot closer than before? Something happened between them last night. I'll put it on the side. After last night's events, I was having a hard time looking Uta in the face. After all, she had been on the verge confessing to me. Come to think of it, I was sitting right in front of the girl who had right in front of a girl who had romantic feelings for me. I thought it was making my skin itch. Huh? What?
今日からゴールデンウィークですけど、つむぐさんは予定とかあるんですか？
Oh, work, I guess.
他に予定とかないんですか？
Not really. Since business usually picked up around this time, Kino had asked me to take a couple extra shifts as well.
せっかくのゴールデンウィークなのにバイト付けなんて悲しいですね。貴重な学生時代なんですから、もっと青春しましょうよ。
Now shut it, leave me alone. Tossing a piece of toast into my mouth, I downed the rest of my coffee in a single gulp. Thanks for the food. Anyway, I've got work for the rest of the day, so I'm leaving the house to you again, Uta.
はい、兄さんも頑張ってきてくださいね。
Putting away my dishes, I then headed out the door. Nissan finished his breakfast more quickly than usual today. He then hurried out of the house.
どことなく兄さんに避けられてるような。まあ、つむぐさんも若干気まずいんでしょう。そういううたちゃんも少し硬い気がしましたが。兄さんを前にするとどうしても意識しちゃって。お互い様ですね。ですが、つむぐさんがうたちゃんを意識してるのはいい傾向ですよ。そうなんですか？
Well, yeah!
気になる女の子だからこそ避けてしまう、いわゆるスキーよけというやつですね。漫画で読みました。兄さんが私にスキーよけ。
Does that mean he really does see me as a woman? If that's the case, I'd be incredibly happy.
うたちゃん、こういう時こそアピールチャンスですよ。今こそあの作戦を実行に移す時です。あの作戦って、ゆうべ言ってたあれのことですよね。はい、もちろんです。正気ですか？本気で私がやるんですか？うたちゃん、ここで弱気になっちゃいけませんよ。恋は臆病になった時点で負けです。それもそうですね。もっと攻めるって決めましたから。
That's right. In order to get Nissan to say that he loved me, I have to give it as my all.
その意気ですよ、うたちゃん。大丈夫です。私の作戦は完璧ですから。大船に乗った気持ちで任せてください。はい、私やってやります。
I'm bait. I suppose it wasn't surprising though, since it was the holidays. Even after lunch rush, things were insanely busy at the restaurant. No, still though, I feel like my head's cleared up after moving my body around all day. My thoughts have been a bit of a mess for a while now, so this was a nice change of pace. Anyway, I wonder what's for dinner tonight. Things have been a little awkward at breakfast, but I was alright now. I'm Uta's big brother after all. I have to pull myself together. Take a deep breath and lock the front door. I'm Yeah.
お帰りなさい、兄さん。ご飯にしますか？お風呂にしますか？それとも
That's some more exhausted than I thought. I was just elucidating. Uta came to greet me at the door wearing nothing but a cooking apron. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna be the fucking CG there. I didn't understand a word you was saying either. Just to be safe, I double-checked the nameplate next to the door. Yep, it says Sakuma. The exterior of the house and the entryway were the same as always, too. Alright, let's go in. I'm home!
お帰りなさい、兄さん。
Once again, Uta was there to greet me, wearing nothing but an apron. Apparently I wasn't hallucinating.
ご飯にしますか？お風呂にしますか？それともさっきから何か言ってくださいよ。
Okay, we now know where the face is supposed to be on the CG. Like, roughly in the top corner.
なんでシカトするんですか？私を恥ずかしめて楽しんでるんですか？
I mean, kind of. She raised her voice, getting a little teary-eyed. I don't even know how I'm supposed to react here! What the hell's going on? I was doing not wearing any clothes. What was the guy to do after seeing his little assistant wearing a naked apron? Come on, the longer you stay silent, the more upset Uta's gonna be. And then you're right, I need to say at least something. I know we're inside, but you might catch cold wearing something like that, you know?
まごうことなき正論。違いますよ。そういう言葉は聞きたくないんです。私が聞きたいのは。
I had my hands stop her before she went any further. I know. I get it. You don't need to say it. You don't need to say it.
兄さん。
Your horoscope told you to do this, right?
え？
It said wearing a naked apron was your lucky item today, right? That's why you're dressed like that.
その
That has to be it. There's no other reason you'd be dressed as this, like some kind of exhibitionist.
師匠。
Anyway, I'm pretty hungry today, so I could get, so if you could get dinner ready soon, Uta?
兄さんのわからずや。
Uta! With that, she dashed away from me. As I watched her go from behind, it turns out she was utterly naked underneath that apron after all. Inside of her, okay, I'm not gonna fucking read that out. At least put on some underwear. Seeing her dressed like that makes me feel all sorts of ways, you know. For a while after that, I remained motionless in the doorway, stooping forward slightly due to the protrusions in my pants. After an awkward dinner, I returned to my room for an evaluation meeting with Ale.
兄さんに知女認定されたんですけど。童貞のつむぐさんに裸エプロンは刺激が強すぎましたか。その通りですよ。兄さんは彼女いない歴イコール年齢の魔法使い候補。まだまだ女の子に綿菓子のような甘い幻想を抱いてる童貞なんですから。うたちゃん、つむぐさんに知女認定されたことかなり根に持ってますね。別に根になんて持ってませんけど、そもそも私は知女じゃありませんし、それに私だって好き好んであの格好をしたわけじゃないですし、そりゃたまによく兄さんを置かずにオナニーをしますけど、そのくらい妹として普通のことでしょ。
Execution.
多分。
No.
しかしこれでまたつむぐさん攻略への道が見えてきましたよ。払った犠牲は大きかったですけどね。あはは。うたちゃん全く笑えてないですよ。
I was glad you realized that much at least.
とりあえず童貞のつむぐさんには清楚なアピールで攻めていきましょう。
That reminds me, I actually started recording late, very late yesterday because I got distracted. Why did I get distracted, you ask? Because I actually typed out a homebrew D&D race. And the entire shtick for the race was they are just the succubus's wholesome cousins that just, do hugs and kisses. And, smite the evil because, yeah. Like, the entire thing is that they can tell if someone is good, neutral, or evil when they hug them. A hug can give a creature temporary hit points once per long rest. Hugging a creature for an extended period of times essentially casts calm emotions on them. And if they hug an evil creature, it damages them instead of giving temporary hit points. So yeah, they're literally just like, soft hugging machines. And I don't know why I came up with that or why I wrote it. I remember I was pretty exhausted and tired last night. So, probably because of that? That's very weird. Oh well.
エイル先生、質問です。はい、何ですか、うたちゃん。裸エプロンの知女でも清楚になれるでしょうか。なれたらいいですね。あ、はい、無理っぽいですね。あ、はい、無理っぽいですね。うん、セーブバッチシ。
With that I sank to the floor and hugged my knees. She died. That's fine. I knew this wouldn't work out from the start. Anyway.
だけど逆に考えてみると、告白未遂に続いて裸エプロンってもう私に失うものなんてないのでは。うたちゃん、そう気を落とさずね。いえ、もう大丈夫です。私吹っ切れました。私は私のやり方で兄さんをメロメロにしてみせます。
I rose to my feet and declared aloud. Overcome with emotion, Ale squeezed my hand tightly. 大丈夫です。もし困ったことがあったら私も協力しますから。 I will not.
いえ、結構です。エイルさんは当てにならないってもう分かったので。あれ、私って一応恋を司る天使なんですけど。戦力外通告です。今すぐ転職をお勧めします。打天思想。
The light seemed to vanish from Ale's eyes. Felt a little bad. I mean, I can still see it, unlike with you sometimes.
とりあえず 私は兄さんの部屋で寝てきますので。
I informed her, picking up my favorite pillow.
うたちゃん、ガンガン攻めていきますね。
もう私に失うものはないので何も怖くないです。今の私は無敵です。
迷いを捨てた乙女は強いですね。
そういうわけで私は兄さんの部屋で寝るわけですが、代わりにエイルさんは私のベッドで寝ていいですよ。
本当ですか？では遠慮なく。
Without missing a beat, she dove straight under my
お
covers.
やすみなさい、うたちゃん。
はい、おやすみなさいエイルさん。
With that,
兄さん起きてますか？完全に寝ちゃってますね。もう兄さんは無防備に寝顔をさらすんだから、誰かに襲われでもしたらどうするんですか？
like, she just tries to pull the covers back to lay down next to him, and she just sees that he had a gun in hand underneath the covers. Oh, that's what you're gonna do if somebody attacks you. I see how it is. Clearly fast asleep, he showed no signs. No signs of waking up. I know it says sights, but that's just not the right word there.
兄さんの寝顔は可愛いですね。
Step away from the sleeping boy! I gave his cheek a couple experimental pokes. My normally dependable older brother was completely at my mercy right now.
何かいけない扉が開きそうな気がします。
Did somebody say the door to darkness? I've been watching too many Kingdom Hearts videos again. It's extremely entertaining to watch people experience 358 over 2 days for the first time. Days over 2, not over 2 days. It's 358 days over 2. Because it's 358 days over the course of 2 people's lives. I do always go out of my way to watch, like, if I find someone that is trying to experience the series for the first time, watch the entirety of Kingdom Hearts 2. Because I want to see, like, the entire reaction to the Roxas saga. Because it's always so hilarious. Funny enough, a bunch of the streamers that are, like, right now playing this for the first times are, like, very emotional girls. like they see that they get Oathkeeper in Kingdom Hearts 2, and they're like, oh no! And it is so hilarious. Like, one of them is even like when you get the fucking money pouch at the start of Kingdom Hearts 2, just before you head to see Yen Sid. And you get the money pouch, and she just sits there. Roxas gets everything taken from him, even his money. And it's just fucking hilarious, man. There needs to be a genre of video that is just people fucking experiencing the pain of Roxas' story for the first time. Because I would eat that up. That peak content.
Ma, それはそれとして。記念に1枚撮らせてもらいました。さらに待ち受けにまでしちゃいましたよ。
I could obviously never show this to Nissan, but I might just brag about it today or tomorrow. I wonder how you'd react. Would you be pleased?
さてさて、兄さんの寝顔も十分堪能しましたし。
Quietly slipped into his bed so that I wouldn't wake him.
お邪魔しまーす。兄さんの 顔が近い。
I could hear my heart pounding in my ears, but at the same time I was being enveloped by Nissan's scent and warmth.
でもやっぱり兄さんの隣は落ち着きますね。おやすみなさい、兄さん。
Nuzzling my face into his chest, I closed my eyes and drifted off to sleep.
俺のキューピッドがポンコツすぎて怖い。
The next morning, I woke to an unfamiliar sensation.
おはよう兄さん。
Morning. For some reason, Uta was lying next to me. Wait, what? What are you doing in my bed, Uta?
ですね、夜トイレで起きたら寝ぼけて兄さんのベッドに。
Why'd you bring your pillow to the bathroom?
兄さんにはそういう日ありませんか？
No, I don't.
兄さんひどいですよ。
Uta glared reproachfully at me as she rubbed a spot on her forehead where I'd flicked her. That's what you get for lying.
兄弟のささやかなスキンシップだったのに、冗談の通じない兄さんは嫌いです。
Oh, come on, none of you get all bent out of shape.
知らない。朝ごはんも作ってあげませんから。
She turned her cheek away in a huff. You mean I'll never be able to eat your cooking again?
そんな泣きそうな顔しないでくださいよ。
See my reaction, Uta gave me an exasperated
しょ
smile.
うがないから許してあげなくもないですよ。
Really?
はい。頭なでなでで手を打ちましょう。
I can do that. You know, it's just like the cacophony of whas. Sure, why the fuck not? Uta let out a contented sigh, enjoying the feeling of her silky hair, continued rubbing her head for a little while longer.
朝から大量の乳酸成分を補給できました。
Glad to hear it. What the heck is vitamin E? Sounds like something I shouldn't think too much about.
今の私なら何でもできちゃいそうです。朝から高級フレンチでも作りましょうか。
We don't have those kinds of degrees at home, though?
それくらいできそうな気分ってことなんです。
She hummed cheerfully to herself. It's from just a few hit pats. Too much of a pushover, Uta. Well, it's made me a little worried for her. Well, probably some scumbag doesn't take advantage of her in the future.
兄さん、眉間にシワが寄ってますよ。
I don't know why, but like my instincts are telling me I'm gonna need this one soon, so I'm just like already. I relaxed my expression after Uta pointed this out. That's nothing, don't worry about it.
変な兄さんですね。
A few days later, however, it was clear that Uta was the one who was acting weird. Again and again, she would greet me when I came home wearing nothing but an apron. And every night, she would sneak into my bed like it was the most natural thing in the world. The other night, for example. As I was lying in my room reading manga, Uta came flying onto my
何を
bed.
読んでるんですか？
Just manga.
うーん。
As Uta leaned close, I felt a soft, squishy sensation press into my back. But wait, it's unbelievable softness. Don't tell me she's not wearing a bra.
兄さん、さっきからページが進んでませんよ。
Oh, right.
もう代わりにページめくっちゃいますね。
Hey. She reached forward, flipping to the next page. Each time she did so, her small breasts pressed against me even closer. Damn it, how am I supposed to concentrate on reading like this?
兄さん、顔真っ赤ですよ。
You ever want to talk?
私は兄さんの体温でほてってるだけですし。
I was very convincing, considering even her ears were a deep crimson.
いいから一緒に続き読みましょうよ。
Just don't get in the way.
邪魔なんてしませんよ。
Despite the words, however,
この漫画最近テこ入れ多いですね。ネタ切れなんでしょうか。
I know, but stop clinging to me like that.
別にこれくらいいいじゃないですか。
Get the fuck over here so I can fucking whack you over the head with this. You need the mightiest horny bunk on earth right now, Uta. And I've got it right here.
兄弟の微笑ましいスキンシップです。
There's nothing relaxing about it. Especially around my crotch area.
なんだか眠くなってきました。このまま兄さんの上で寝ちゃダメですか？
You know it isn't. You're kidding. In the end, I wasn't able to focus on my manga in the slightest. And there was yesterday night. Killing some time until bedtime, I was sitting on the sofa watching TV.
兄さん、ちょっとお邪魔してもいいですか？
You wanna sit too? Here. Sit over to make some space for her.
で
However...
は、失礼します。
Wait, Uta.
何ですか？
Why are you sitting on my lap?
ここが一番座り心地がいいので。
Can't really watch TV like this.
大丈夫です。私が兄さんの代わりに見てあげますか
That doesn't solve anything.
ら。なら、仕方ないですね。
With that, she leaned back as far as she could, putting all her weight on
これな
in
ら
onto
テレビ
me.
も見えますよね。
Yeah, but now we're basically spooning each other.
兄さんは私とくっつくの嫌ですか？
Get over here, Uta. I'm prepared. No, I don't hate it, but
ならもう少しこのままでいいですか？私、兄さんとくっつくの好きなので。
couldn't help but react to the word love. I knew she hadn't meant it in that sense, but even so, I can't deny it. Stuck with Uta like this was extremely soothing for me too. But it was exactly for that reason that it threw my heart into disarray. Ever since she'd found out about Love Note, it has been fawning over me even more than usual. Not that I disliked it, of course, it made me really happy. But as her brother, I couldn't help but feel conflicted. In the end, Uta had me in the palm of her hand for these past few days.
どうしたのさ、ため息なんてついちゃって。
After work today, a monster called out to me just as I was about to head home. Nothing really.
別にとか言う割には仕事中もずっと上の空だったわけだが。
Sorry about that. Like Yuna said, I couldn't focus on my job at all today. Shitty ass mosquitoes. The only thing I'd been able to think about was
正
Uta.
直今日みたいのが続くとこっちも困るぞ。うん何か悩みがあるなら話してみてよ。相談ならいくらでも乗るからさ。
I'm not worried, it's just... No, never mind.
そこまで言うなら最後まで言えばいいのに。
I mean... And it's like you tell them my little sister to make advances towards me every single day? Just as I was thinking this, however, something caught my eye from outside.
チラチラ。そう。
Oh no! Hide me! He's just like... Who is that? Oh no. Oh no. Just dives for the nearest desk or table or something. Ah, that actually hurt my knee. Motherfucker. That was a mistake. Ah. What the heck is she doing? So at the window, Uta was peeping surreptitiously inside the restaurant. She was fidgeting restlessly, straightening out the wrinkles in her clothes and checking her hair using her phone camera. Saying goodbye to my co-workers, I gathered my things and headed out to meet her.
兄さん、お疲れ様。
He came all his way to wait for me.
兄さんに早く会いたくて。
folded her arms behind her back, blushing innocently. You just wanted me to carry you wanted me to help you carry the groceries, didn't you? I can see the shopping bag behind your back.
バレましたか。今日は卵がお一人様2つまでお買い得なんです。
Could have just asked Ale to go with you?
エイルさんは今日用事があるそうなので、それにエイルさんは人ではないのでお一人様にカウントされないと思います。
I guess? She looked just like any other person when she transformed though, so I don't really see the problem here. Still had a feeling I knew what this was all about. Alright, fine, let's go.
よろしくお願いします、兄さん。
We arrived at supermarket Uta and I usually frequented. Having written down everything she needed to buy, the shopping list didn't take very long. Thankfully, all the groceries we had bought were light enough for me to carry in one hand, and even with the eggs, she'd gotten on sale. If we've gotten everything we need, I guess we should head home soon.
兄さんはこの後予定とかありますか？
No, not particularly.
じゃあ私と遊んでくれませんか？
Oh, would you look at that? I just remembered that I had plans today. I need to go back to the fucking cafe. I was going to hang out with Masura after he's done with his shift. Sorry to disappoint you. I'll carry the groceries home and then I'll leave again. Going to fucking stab this mosquito. Where is it?
せっかくのゴールデンウィークなのに遊ばないなんてもったいないですよ。
Alright, I guess we can do something.
それじゃあ今日はいっぱい遊んじゃいましょう。
So Uta and I went home to quickly drop off our things before heading out again. The arcade, huh?
はい。兄さんはよくここに来てますよね。
Yeah, sometimes with Masura. Do you ever hang out here,
い
Uta?
え、全く。
Really?
前から気になってはいたんですけど、なかなか機会がなくて。だから今日は兄さんにゲームセンターの真髄をご教授願いたく。
It's not really that big a deal. It's just a place to chill out and play some games.
それで十分です。さあ、遊びましょう。
Grabbing my arm, she led me inside the building. Together with Uta, we wandered around the arcade. It was kind of refreshing playing games with Uta for a change instead of Masura. As a matter of fact, I don't think I'd ever gone to the arcade with a girl before either. Now to think about it, this is kind of a date. I don't want to say this is Uta we're talking about.
兄さん、あれ見てください。
She pointed towards a corner of the arcade filled with crane games.
サメです。
Okay. Shark.
サメのぬいぐるみです。あれ欲しかったんですよ。
Wanna try winning it?
やってやります。
Heading towards the machine, she comfortably placed a 100 yen coin into the slot.
見ててくださいよ。一発で仕留めてやります。
You sure? Seems like a pretty big challenge.
アームで掴めばいいだけですよね。楽勝ですよ。
Full of enthusiasm, began to operate the crane. However,
なるほどね。
what do you mean? I see. There's also a third try by now, but you managed to graze the shark only once.
私の計算では完璧だったはずなんですけど。
Here, let me give it a shot.
兄さんできるんですか？
Sure, I'll just leave it to me. It wasn't as though I'd played a lot of crane games himself. Still was confident I could do a much better job. Watch and learn Uta is how it's done.
はい、兄さん頑張ってください。
With Uta cheering me on, I pushed another 100 coin into the slot. However, I'm getting the hang of it now.
何がだいたいわかったですか。兄さんも私と同レベルじゃないですか。
About 5 tries later, I ended up with the same results as
これ
Uta.
が本物のクレーンゲームだ。
とか言ってたくせに。
A disappointed stare drilled into my back. Now, calm down. Trying to soothe her, I deposited a 500 yen coin into the machine. What do you think I'm working part-time for anyway?
兄さん、
She took a step backward as though shocked by my determination. The reason I'm working part-time is so that I can win you that shark.
いや普通に生活のためですから
Eventually after spending it... That is 1,000 trials. This motherfucker spent 100 bucks on this. I think. Unless I'm going insane right now. Was it like 1,000 as a dollar? Or was it 100 as a dollar? Hold on. Yen, $2. Could you not get rid of the fucking tool that shows me the goddamn conversion rate when I'm trying to look up a conversion? Let's see, 100,000. Actually, according to this converter, it's about $673 and 89 cents. What about euros? 633. Sneezes. What the fuck? God, I've got a fucking heartburn because of that sneeze. Jesus Christ. Oh, that one fucking hit like a truck. Whew.
兄さんに大金を使わせてしまいました。
Don't worry about it. It's just a mortal wound. No biggie.
兄さんそれ大丈夫じゃないやつです。顔真っ青になってます。
He admonished, looking completely serious. Admittedly, it was a painful amount of cash I spent today, but even so, it's fine. As long as you're happy, I don't regret it.
兄さん。
So, you know, make sure you treasure that stuffed shark.
それはもちろんです。このサメは兄さんだと思って大切にします。
Don't fuck the shark. She declared aloud, hugging the plushie with utmost care. Good.
兄さん大好きです。
You could say that so directly, couldn't help but look away. Before I would have been able to wave it off as nothing, but now...
もしかしてドキッとしちゃいましたか？
Don't be stupid. Now come on, it's time we went home.
もう兄さんは可愛いですね。
Shut up. Uta smirked, falling into pace beside me. But even though I evaded her gaze, I could feel her presence growing larger and larger by the day. I let out a long sigh as I sank into the bath. Naturally, the source of my troubles was once again Uta. Seriously, what am I to do with her? She was my family and my beloved little sister, but that much would never change. But lately, I couldn't stop myself from seeing her as a woman.
俺は歌に胸を張れる兄貴でないとダメなのに。
どうか考えてそうな顔してますね。
Yeah,
や
exactly.
っぱりそうでしたか。兄さんは優しすぎるんですよ。まあそこが兄さんの美徳でもあるんですが。
Huh?
シャワー使わせてもらいますね。
Sure. But what the?
あなたの歌です。
She replied casually as she rinsed herself under the shower. Naturally, she wasn't wearing a bath towel either. In other words, she was stark naked. Shark naked. I'm gonna call this part in shark contrast. Hold on, let me note it down. Note that down. I'm smart. And shark contrast.
は買い物も手伝ってくれましたし、兄さんの背中を流そうかと。
Wait, did I read that line? What the heck are you doing in here? There we
そ
go.
れに兄さんの悩める声が聞こえてきましたので、
Whoa, whoa,
兄さんはいつも難しく考えすぎだと思います。もっと自分をさらけ出していきましょう。
whoa! I think you're being a little too open with yourself. I can see everything. If you're gonna blush like that, then cover yourself up.
日本では古来から裸の付き合いというのがありまして、
That doesn't apply to different genders, especially not people of our age.
兄弟だから鈍感なのでは？
Absolutely
ワ
not.
ンアウト？
Get out!
やっぱり追い出されましたよ、エイルさん。だけど兄さんの視線は釘付けにできました。
He looked so red and flustered when he saw me naked. Plus his dick was getting big too. Okay, we got another noise.
記録
So many huas! While it was so embarrassing, it felt like my face was on fire. I definitely say I caught his attention.
兄さんにもっと女の子として見てほしいな。
The fuck you got left to do to make it worse? At this point, the fucking last thing you got left is actually jumping on his dick. Covering Uta's body with a bath towel, I saw him manage to drive her out of the bath. What's the guy supposed to do? Bummed at a loss as I stared at my wrecked lower half. Couldn't let Uta see this, ever. I just afraid I'm gonna lose control of myself one day. This is all Uta's fault for being so damn cute. Having an adorable girl like her throw herself at me was just too much. From now on, I'd better keep a bit of a distance from her. So much for that. Yep, that's not happening. However, I'm going to end the part here.
ちゃんとセーブしました。
Hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye bye.